Hello, this is my Act Love Walk reflection. And, okay, here we go. What have I learned about myself? So, I've always known that I'm a pretty social and compassionate person, but in this class, I've kind of learned that I have opinions too, and those opinions are valid, I guess, but I'm not always super well versed in news issues or history issues, and that's kind of where I don't feel comfortable expressing my opinion. Um, so I've learned that I guess I'm more interested in social studies and just news related, social studies related things than I thought I was. Um, and that kind of motivates me and encourages me to be more involved in it and learn more about it so that I can comfortably express my opinions and just become a more knowledgeable person, and that'll make me a better teacher too. What have I learned about education generally? Well, specifically, I really appreciated learning about the best practices in social studies. I think that helped me a lot, especially because I will have to teach it in an elementary classroom. And so just realizing that my past in social studies, my learning experiences in those classes weren't the greatest, and just seeing that those best practices weren't used and knowing how I can translate those to my own future classroom has been really valuable. So, exercising choice and responsibility, encouraging deep inquiry, especially with social studies, not having students just memorize facts and spit those out for tests, because they need to know social studies and be able to translate that into their real lives. And really, I think that applies to education generally too. We can take some of those best practices and use them in other content areas too, because we should always be encouraging deep inquiry and active participation in the classroom and knowledge of the lives in the community and how your learning affects them and how you can translate that into your real life. So that is what I've enjoyed learning about, and I think the most of what I've learned about education and social studies this semester. What have I learned about being a good citizen? I guess as far as social studies goes, just being aware of the people around you and of the world around you. To In social studies, we get to know our neighbors and we get to know the history of our world. And that is so important in order to be good citizens, is to know about each other and know how to care for each other. So that includes both our history in social studies and economics, knowing how to take care of ourselves economically, financially in the world, and then just being involved in the news, knowing geography, knowing the people around you, the cultures around you. Will help you be a good citizen, a knowledgeable citizen, so that you can take action too, and care for others. So, yeah, I learned a lot this semester. Thank you.